scared you, didn't I? Hello. Hi. Hey. Happy Saturday, everybody. How's it going? Everybody all nice and normal? How's everybody out there? How's everybody out there on internet land today? Huh? How you doing? You're all looking as spiffy as always. Just looking absolutely divine. Look at you right now. Not a hair out of place. How's it going, Tengu? How's it going, Taylor? What is up? Good friends. How y'all doing? Ah, what a nice Saturday it's been, except it's not. I have experienced literally like 12 different kinds of weather today. And let me tell you, not a fan. Like I woke up and it was like, the sun was out and then it suddenly became really dark and nothing happened. And then the sun came out again. And then it got dark, and then it rained a little bit, and the sun came out. And then torrential downpour into a snow squall. It's ridiculous. It's really, really... What is going on with the weather? What is happening? What is happening to our poor planet? God, I must know. Oh. Hey, Snooze, how's it going? Oh, hey, speaking of, do you guys notice anything a little different about me? I'll give you a second to drink it in. You might not have noticed. You might not have noticed the small changes that have been made. Maybe we could give you a little, hold on. What if I came a little closer to the camera? Huh? What about that? Does that help any? You gotta, what is this? No, that puts me there. Let's see. No, that's not it. Y'all noticing anything? Did the background photo change? It'll change next stream. When I do my next stream. Did I get a new couch? No, that's not quite it, Millie. You're close though. You're close. So what happened? Like you might have noticed that I might look a little different, and it's not that I got a haircut. No, it's not the shoes. I did some vacuuming today though, so it's looking really nice in here. I had to make it more presentable while my friends were coming over. But we did a little thing on Twitter earlier today where I did a special event. And as you can tell by looking at these Twitter numbers, I am a Twitter engagement master. SEO opportunities, I knows them. So if anybody out there is looking for a social media manager, I want you to take a look at these numbers that I just did by myself. As you can see, we did a grand reveiling. Instead of a model reveal, let's do a model reveal. How's that? So it only took us about 40 minutes to hit the mark, and well, this is the result. We revealed ourselves. How about that? Doesn't that look lovely? Wasn't it a great idea? Isn't this like the perfect way to get yourself over as a VTuber, is to just completely hide your model? Yo, Lumps, how's it going? Everybody. First of all, hold on. We got to do this. We got to go. Boom. We got to do that. And then we got to go. Boom. Boom. We got to do that. There we go. Go check out my good pals, Snooze and Lumps. Lumps, as you might be able to tell, is in the background. He's hanging out with us, both in spirit and in chat form, it turns out. Check that out. Good old Lumpfish hanging out in the back. Just super. You want comfy streams? There's where you go. Hey, Lumps, I actually wrote a song for you for this monumental occasion. And if you would like me to sing it to you, I would be more than happy to. Okay, hold on. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Hold on. We gotta make this. Hold on. Let's stop fooling around. Let's stop horsing around. All right. Hi. Hey, it's me. All right, Lumps. Got this song for you. I wrote it all by myself. Don't go look up lyrics or anything. Lump sat alone in a boggy marsh, totally motionless except for his heart. Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. It totally confused all the passing piranhas. He's Lump, he's Lump, he's in my head. He's Lump, he's Lump, he's Lump, let's get some bread. Lump was a big celebrity. He told JFK that he really had to pee. He never feels too dumb because his mom always told him stupid is as stupid does. He's Lump, he's Lump, he's in my head. He's Lump, he's Lumps, he's Lumps, let's get that bread. And Lump was limp and lonely and needed a shove. Lump slipped on a kiss and tumbled into love. He spent his 20s between the sheets and life limped along at subsonic speeds. He's Lump, he's Lump, he's in my head. He's Lump, he's Lumps, he's Lumps, let's get some bread. Is this lumps out of my head? I think so. Is this lumps out of my head? I think so. Is this lumps out of my head? I think so. Is this lumps out of my head? I think so. There you go. That was my completely original song that I wrote just for you, Lumps. That is the longest I've ever spent on a bit. There you go. And I will never sing on stream again. There you go. You got it, Lumps. You got the one. The one song I will ever sing on stream just for you. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, go follow my friend Lumps. That kind of just came out of the blue. I don't know why I decided to do that. But there you go. That's the thing that we're doing. No, I don't have to sing again. Nuh-uh. If I gotta sing, then you gotta sing, Snooze. How about that? How about that? You like them apples? You're gonna make me sing, Snooze. I'm gonna make you sing. Are we in agreement? Snooze, Snooze. Do you want to sing? Do you want to sing? Huh? Huh? No, we should be good. We dropped some frames, but we should be good. We dropped some frames, but it should be good. That kind of happens, and it always seems to happen at around this time of night, so I think it's just something with my ISP that does it. One fear? One F ear. One ear. All right. One other order of business that we will take care of here up front. Y'all remember that a little while back, you all sent me your those bad rentals that you had to suffer through. I'm hoping to get to that stream where I play the bad games that you submitted on April 23rd, hopefully. And if you want to be on call with me during that stream, get a hold of me. I'll be putting that information out on Twitter as well. So don't worry about it. If you didn't catch it in this stream, if anybody that submitted a game wants to be on the stream with me while I play the bad game that they had to endure, you just hit me up. Oh yeah, early 3D games are real good. Somebody out here is gonna make me play 40 Winks. I just know it. But yeah, I'll probably just get in touch with everybody that contributed something. They're like, and it may end up being 2 streams depending on how long I play each game. But I've got a good number of games to look at, so I don't know if we'll be able to knock them all out in one. So we'll try. If you need to go to 2, we'll do it in 2. but it's gonna be fun. Doing mine was a blast. I liked going over all the bad games that I played when I was a kid growing up and that I rented. So reading some of yours and having to like think about sitting there and playing those, it's gonna be a load of fun. But hey, video games! I hear you play those on twitch.tv, do you not? Is that not what you're supposed to do sometimes? I mean, you don't have to, I don't guess, but sometimes they tell you, yo, streamer, where are the video games? That's a line in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Where are the video games? It's in one of the episodes, but I don't remember. Exactly, Snooze, what is a video game? Miserable little pile of code is what those are. That's not the one we want to do. That was not the one we want to go to at all. That's the one we want to go to. All right. Let's see. Now let me, hold on. I got to turn on my legitimate Sega Genesis console. Hold on. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Here. There we go. Look at that. Sega. So much legit, right? Is this the episode where the Fresh Prince hit Chris Rock? I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. That doesn't exist in my internet world. Oh, God. 1 year later. How y'all feel about gigantic hands? Gigantic purple hands. Also, do I sound good with relation to the music? Are we good? He's pondering that city like crazy, isn't he? I'm good? All right. This is a game where I keep, like when I play Streets of Rage, these are games where you keep the music turned up just a little more because the music in these games is exceptional. Except Streets of Rage 3. But I want to meet the person whose favorite Streets of Rage game is whose favorite Streets of Rage soundtrack is Streets of Rage 3. I want to meet that person. That person's got some stories, I think. More than likely. All right. Streets of Rage 2. This is a fun beat 'em up. Played this one a lot growing up. We are cranking them lives to 5, baby. You best believe it. Are we 1cc in this game? Hell no, we're not. Because the end of this game gets really mean. I think, look, I don't hate the Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack. I just want to meet the person that says it's better than 2 or 1. My favorite is 1, by the way. A lot of people prefer Streets of Rage 2's OST, and they're valid. They're wrong, but they're valid. I think Streets of Rage 1's soundtrack slaps a whole lot more. So, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and then we're going to jump into the video game. So, we got 4 playable characters. When we played through Streets of Rage 1, we used Blaze, and Blaze was pretty good in that game. Unfortunately, not so great in 2. Kind of a bummer. Skate, he's good fun. He's super fast. Max is a big slow and he hurts things. But I think we're going to go with our boy Axel Stone for today. I think that I like playing this game as him and Blaze the most. So we're gonna go with our boy Axel. So this game, hold on. Do you guys want a big power pro tip? You want me to blow your minds right now? You want to see something crazy? It's gonna make you. I'm gonna make you an elite, hyper good, awesome, tubular Streets of Rage 2 player. At the start of stage 1, when you drop in, go down to the left-hand side of the screen and press the attack button. There you'll find a secret 1-up hidden behind the mailbox to get started. There you go. I don't know what I was doing there, but I'm sure you've heard that intonation before, right? That's that whole 90s thing. All right, so we're going to punch things a lot. That's what this game's about. And we're also going to throw dudes, which is fun, too. We're going to be doing this move a lot. So Yuzo Koshiro kind of blew up the internet late last year when he revealed the name of this move? I want you to listen very closely to what the character is saying, and I want to see some guesses in chat as to what this character is saying, okay? And if you know what the actual answer is, don't you dare say a word. All right, ready? All right, here we go. What's he saying? All right, what's he saying? Get the plug, rent caw, right? Okay, these are all very good. These are all variations of ones that I heard growing up too. Yo, how's it going, Jessica? Groupon upper, fuck your mother, all of these, perfect, right? Like, I grew up thinking it was grand upper because it's an uppercut. He's doing an uppercut. It looks pretty grand. Yuzo Koshiro, the madman, late last year when they released Streets of Rage 4 DLC, he was like, I don't know why people keep saying that it's been grand upper all these years. It's ground upper. Ground upper. And that literally, as somebody who played this game in 1992, blew my mind out the back of my head. That's just not right. Like, what about this doesn't sound like grand upper? And he even did it like because it's his voice. It's Yuzo Koshiro's voice in that sample. He even did it to prove it. Like, it was like, I know why it's called ground upper. I know why. It just made me very mad. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing that move a lot because it's very good and you can combo into it pretty easily. Does a lot of damage. You can also kind of do it backwards. Grandpa, yeah. You can also kind of do it backwards here. See that? Hold on. If you do it fast enough, you can actually do it backwards. There you go. You can kind of do it backwards. It's very silly. Also, what's this move? What is this? How do you do this move in real life? How do you do that? That is not a martial arts move. That is like a pose that you strike on a bed while luring somebody over for sexy time or something. And yeah, Galzia, meant to be Garcia. Channel the power of High School Musical. But yeah, Streets of Rage 2. This game is probably the first time that I played a game on a home console that I felt like, this feels like an actual arcade game. This game feels bigger than anything that I had played at the time. The sprites are really big. There's a lot of vibrant colors. There's a lot of animation, especially in comparison to Streets of Rage 1, which is, that game's a little stiff. This game's very free-flowing. This looks a lot more like what Final Fight looked like, but I think that despite the fact that it has smaller sprites, I think they look better. And they have more animation as well. The SNES port of Final Fight did not have a 2-player mode. This is correct. And they omitted one of the characters. Playing Final Fight on the SNES for the first time was a real bummer. Let me tell you. Aside from the fact that it's just really cheap, the AI in that game is really cheap. It feels cheaper than the arcade version. Which that's saying something because arcade games are notoriously cheap. Yeah, just a lot of good sprite color work in this game, a lot of great animation, the music slaps. That's our first special attack, We do that by pressing any direction and the A button. We have another one that looks real cool. I'll show it off here in a second. Come over here, jerk face. Let's show you. Let's show everybody. Check this move out. This looks dope. Look at this dope fucking punch. Look at that dope ass punch. That's so cool. And those moves do drain a bit of your health to do. Oh yeah, the name changes too. They removed poison as well, I think, because you can't punch girls on a SNES game. Yeah, Mighty Final Fight had all 3 characters and 2 players. Yeah, that was wild, seeing that at the time. So I still love the grapple. I don't think that I've not played another beat 'em up that has a better grapple system than Streets of Rage. It just feels real good. It's very easy to grab onto dudes, and then you just have a lot of options for what you can do. Yo, June, how's it going? We're raging over here. We're playing some Streets of Rage 2. One of my favorite beat 'em ups ever. That's what that flaming punch is real good for, is clearing out when enemies have you surrounded like that. You're doing good to hear. Also, these lights on a CRT TV, they look translucent, but like, since we're, modern, since modern monitors and shit, this stuff just kind of looks really pixelated and weird. But on a CRT, like, it actually looks like a translucent light and not just like a dot matrix thing. Here's a lady. She's got a whip. Calm down, chat. So let me introduce you to the jab loop. You all like my jab loop? It's okay. She's gonna get her revenge later. Don't worry about it. She's very mean. Also, I want to point out something here. This gets pointed out a lot. But if you look at the rain and the way that it's coming down, look at the top of the screen. Notice how it doesn't reach the UI? I think it's a fun... I know why that happens, because it's just a layering thing that the Genesis can't do with having certain elements on the same layer. But I just think it's fun to point that out. So anytime you can, like, play with the boss's mooks before you have to activate the boss, usually a good thing to do. That way you don't have to deal with too much nonsense at once. Yeah, now you will never unsee it, right? Oh, here he comes. He mad. Big man with big pants is ready to go. Oh, that was real good. He rarely lets you get the full ground upper combo on him. Oh, he let me get the whole thing! Barbin, what's wrong, friend? Wow, he just let me have everything. Barbin playing nice. Oh, look at that. I sex-posed him to death. I sex-posed him to death. Who's better at video games? I can sex-pose people to death. Eat it. Yeah, Barbin not having a great day. I don't play with weapons a lot in this game usually, so like when a weapon drops, I typically just throw them away to get them off the screen so that enemies can't get them either. It's like Iffy's favorite stage. There's loads of motorcycles in here. They're gonna be real annoying. Oh yeah, like Max is like the go-to speedrun character for this game. His speedruns look so sick. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Friend, I would have stayed on that motorcycle. It didn't seem worth it. Oh, I'm gonna get that TMNT collection. It's $50 for 13 games. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that turn punch? I knocked 2 dudes off 2 motorcycles with 1 turn punch. I'm literally the best player of every video game ever made. But yeah, 13 fucking games for $40? Sign me up. Gonna have to change my name from Polly T Plushie to Polly G Plushie. Just change it to gaming. I just sex posed a dude off a motorcycle. I just sex posed a dude off a motorcycle. All right, that's fair. That's fair. They didn't like me styling on him. I was styling on him too hard there. They got a little angry. Okay, smacking dudes with a pipe does have a real satisfying sound effect, though. Why do you call it? Look at this. This is not, there is no martial arts discipline in the world where that is a move. That is a dude, you put this sprite on a bed. Go find a bed, put this sprite on a bed, and paste that sprite on a bed. It looks like a come get it baby pose. He's just on his knees. That's what that is. That's a sex pose. You can't deny. Everybody in chat agrees with me. Except June, apparently. Okay, you see it now. All right, good. Oh, look at these guys. Getting sassy with me now. They're getting sassy. I just ground upward through 150 guys. It's such a satisfying sound. All right. Anybody in chat looking to be pro gamers and impress all your friends at the party? Anybody else? Anybody out there in chat, you looking to impress people at the party when people break out the Streets of Rage 2? I'm going to show you a trick. It's going to get you all the skins by the end of the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know that you're ready, but I'm gonna show you. Check this out. Watch this. See that? Did you see that? I just got another extra life for just walking up there. That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. I got a free deal. Look at that life counter right now. That's 9. You put a 6 in front of that, that's the weed number. Think of how cool you're gonna be. Think of how cool you're gonna be. There's a life there! June, did you know that there's a life at the very start of the game? Like right behind the mailbox at the bottom? Like go down left at the start of the game behind the mailbox. There's a life down there. You're welcome. All the pro gamer tips tonight. You're getting them all. And I'm not done. I'm not done, June. Stick around. The tips get harder. Gibbs! Gibbs! Look at this. It's my pal, Gibbs. Look at this. Got a big old. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got hot. Oh, man. I've got global keys going on. Yo, how's it going, Gibbs? give a shout out. Everybody, go follow. Go follow the good pal. Go follow. How's it going, everybody? What was y'all up to? What are you doing? We're playing Streets of Rage 2. We're having a good time. Check my Discord. Oh no. Oh no, what has happened? What has happened in my Discord? Oh, well, there you go. Hold on. Hold on. All right, everybody. We got to bring this in. We got to bring this in. Give me just a second. We got to bring this in. The hot lore has dropped, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. We have Ort. But yeah, how's it going, Gibbsy? You were coding and chill? Yeah. Now you're here for some very chill Streets of Rage. It's very chill. Don't let the name of the game fool you. It's the chillest rage you've ever seen in your life. Okay. Now, where are we at? Where was that? Where did I save that? Do you ever just save an image sometime? All right, look. Check it out. Look at this. That is a sexy pose, is it not? Is it not? That is in no way a move. That is in no way. That is in no way. That is in no way a martial arts move in any discipline. That is a sexy move. Thank you so much, Jessica, for that. But for those who aren't aware of why I was just sent that, I'll show you. In what world is this a move? I've played a lot of fighting games. I've played a lot of beat 'em ups in my life. There is no heterosexual explanation for that. Okay. Also, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll get back to the game now. All right. Like I said, very chill, very relaxing Streets of Rage. So here's one of the worst bosses in the game. Ideally, we can just do this and win. That's ideally what we want to be able to do. It's a lot of waiting around, but this guy's terrible. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that coming. All right, Donovan. I've had it with you. All right. There we go. No, too early. All right, that's fine. Let him come to you. We're in no hurry. Oh, look at him go. Oh, look at this guy. Come on, Mr. Fancy Pants. Let's go. Oh, look at this! Woo! A spicy grab! Get out of here. Only trust your fists, etc., etc. Man, this game's so good. Yo, Ed! How's it going? Glad you stopped by. Alright, so this stage is kind of long. This stage is like a little longer than it needs to be. This is one of those stages where we're gonna have to be a little more careful. I threw that knife and hit somebody off screen. Very good. The local Blood Bowl team is out in full force. I'd never thought to compare them to that before, but yeah, I see it now. And you're like, what if we did another section that scrolled diagonally? We didn't have that in the first game. What if we did another one? So these arcade games, you may notice that they're named Bare Knuckle. That is the name of Streets of Rage in Japan, for those that did not know. Yeah, they're playing the first game. The series retained the Bare Knuckle naming, I think, up until 4 in Japan. I don't know if Streets of Rage 4 is called Bare Knuckle 4 in Japan. I'm not sure. Why is there an apple inside an arcade machine? Knew they had something big on their head. Yo, Epsilon Eagle, how's it going? Yeah, like this game, like I said when I first started playing it, this was the first game that I played on a home console where I felt like I was playing something that I could be playing at an arcade. This was just impressive. And I believe this is like, what, a 24 meg cart? It was like the first one, I think. Like, this game was big. They were clearly going big on this one. Oh, yeah, me too, Gibbs. I love that. Like, I think for nostalgic reasons, I prefer Streets of Rage 1 still. But I have a lot of sentimental memories tied to that game. But, I mean, this game, I'm never going to turn this game down. Like, this game's dope. How did I miss that kick? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? What was that hitbox on that Galzio? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. The pirate ship. Yeah, the pirate ship at Disney World. We haven't gone to Disney World yet. That's in here though. We're getting there. Oh, look at him go. I love that scream he does when he kicks. It's so good. Yeah! Pirates is this way. All right, you guys like pirates? There ain't any goddamn pirates in this game. This looks like a stage right out of Turtles in Time. And I'm sure Turtles in Time had already come out by this point. Look at that, another free one man. Look at this. I'm about to fight Bebop and Rocksteady. I hope not. Oh, they were really hard in that game. These ninjas are real mean. Also, this is one of my favorite sound effects in a video game right here. Listen to that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love that. The one beat 'em up for the Genesis that I just know you haven't played and would love it. There's this one, oh really? What is the one beat 'em up on the Genesis that you know I haven't played and that I would love? Oh yeah, you got me. Eat it. Yo, Zuki, how's it going? I've not played the Bubsy beat 'em up. You would be correct in assuming. How's it going, Zuki? Growl by Taito. I've not played that. No, I've played the arcade version of Growl though. That game's horde. You posted a pic in the Discord too? Hold on, give me a sec. What do we got? What are you doing, Zuki? What have you done? What have you done to us? Oh, you posted the Fumo. Oh, your Fumo made a friend. Did you go to a convention? The one game I want to release off is Ninja Baseball Batman. That game's so good, and like the emulation, like it's not perfect for it, unfortunately, still. So even if you do play, because I have a friend that plays it because he does arcade 1cc's, and also this is an absolutely awful enemy setup here. Like these two go really well together, and it sucks. I'm surprised that went as well as it did, because getting her out of the fight is usually where I have a problem. Dude, you want to calm down? A real port of summon to beat the emulation. Yeah. Also, like, welcome to Contra, by the way. We're just suddenly Contra now. And enemies just kind of crawl out of the ground for some reason. Yeah, things took a weird turn. That those actually work as blowing people up. That's pretty good. Everyone loved Alien in the, yeah, like, and this is like the part, like, I think that this is the part where this stage is kind of like, all right, we've been here a little too long. Like, this stage has gone on a little long. Can we move it on? Yeah, just running through the back lot of 20th Century Fox is like what we're doing. Oh, somebody's growling. Somebody growling at us. This is a banger jam, though. Oh, these guys are slide. They always time it perfectly, too. They usually try to set it up so they can get 2 in a row. Yeah. It's real hard to get, like, once they start. All right. So we got to fight this guy now. Oh, wait. Okay. I don't want to get him going yet. There we go. All right. Come at me. Let's go. Let's do this. This weird fucking fight. I missed. Did you see that part where I missed? It was really good. What a weird thing to be in a beat 'em up. What a weird boss fight to be in a beat 'em up. Come on, one more, let's go. I missed. Did you like the part where I missed? Did you like it? A lot? All right, I'm coming for you. Do you guys, I'm not done with you. Do you guys want to be super pro gamers? Do you want to impress all your friends at the party when Streets of Rage gets broken out once again? Do you want to show everybody how cool you are? I can do it. I can show you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Lumps. Lumps. Get your notepad out. Watch this. See that shit? Do you see that shit? Did it again. Did it again. How does Polly keep doing it? Just gaming and gaming and gaming these extra lives out of nowhere. Yeah, there's one down here. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. When you're using all my super secret moves to score all the ladies. Or the fellas. Whichever you prefer. So this boss is fun. You can kind of get him in a loop if you like this. Just jump away. Jump away. And now we're gonna have to go the other way with it now. When he's starting to get up, just jump away. You gotta time it much earlier than I did. There we go. Don't do that though. That's bad. This guy is a fun boss fight. This is a boss fight that literally has a counter for almost everything you can do, and he's actually really hard. If you don't know a way to kind of get him to loop a little bit. There we go. Non-binies love SOR tips. Goddamn right they do. That was stage 3. Stage 3 is really long. This is way longer than it needed to be. Oh man, I love this game. Oh, banger time. Here we go. Do y'all like baseball? Do y'all want to do baseball? We can do baseball if you want to do baseball. You have an interest in... Didn't baseball just like start? This is perfect. This is timely. All right, Ed loves baseball. All right, we'll do baseball for you, friend. Oh no, here comes Galzia. Here comes Galzia. Oh, jeez. It's all going to hell. Oh, look at this asshole with the knife. These guys are the worst. Like, it is not uncommon to just drop entire lives to those guys because they are just so, like, they're unassailable. So we'll probably eat our first death very soon. It's like Boo, though. Did you guys know that? It's like Boo. See that in the back? It's like Boo. Oh, that sounds so satisfying, doesn't it? Crack! Oh, it's so good. I hate weapons in this game, but man, that's such a satisfying sound. Oh, it's so good. So meaty. If you want some like dirty, gritty ass sound effects, the Genesis was where you got. But hey guys, do you want to do baseball? Check it out. We're gonna go do baseball. Oh, nice. All right. That kick, solid counter from my fucking lead pipe. God, such a good tune. This might be my favorite SOR2 tune. Go. You just recently found an appreciation for 32X Doom OST. Yeah, because it's like all new shit. It's like super atmospheric and cool. It's very much like Doom 64, where it's like this really cool, interesting new take on Doom. That's like, oh, it's actually horror now. That's cool. Don't jump at Donovan. Don't ever jump at those guys. These guys hard counter you typically. If you go jumping at them, they've got the uppercut that could destroy the world. I would like some health, video game. I feel that I've been nice. The money's nice, the points are nice. I would like health though. Did you buy into Sega CD or 32X? No, not when they were out. I do have them though, but I didn't buy into them when they were like new. I wasn't really interested. Like they had like, I think that 32X, like it had a good conversion of Mortal Kombat 2 that put it on par with the SNES version, kind of. You got all of the graphics back that they had to cut in the Genesis version. So I don't think 32X Mortal Kombat 2 is that bad. Oh yeah, we're done. Oh, these two. This is terrible. Can I do it? Can I game? Can I game? No, I can't. No. Okay, okay, okay. God, where am I getting it? These two usually beat my ass. I don't know where I pulled that gamer out of, but that's very un-me for that particular encounter. Yeah, I just let him do that. It's like, yeah, okay, Donovan, you can have those. Ah! Allow me to introduce you to my friend, Two-Punch Combo. Oh, Lord, he coming! This is a cool little set piece here. I like that the pitcher's mound is a fucking elevator. This is really dope. Welcome to my secret baseball lair. This is probably where we lose our first life. Because there's no health in the elevator. Woo! Man, that just feels so good to lay out 15 dudes with one ground upper. Oh, get over there. Oh, I heard him coming. I heard the scream. Dive kick. These guys are all on the same team. They're wearing their they're wearing their poop brown uniforms. We're the maintenance men. Don't worry, it's fine. I like his blue hair though. It's pretty dope. Yeah! Oh, he coming in. They coming in hot. Oh yeah, saw the slap coming. Let's get you over this way. Ooh, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, damn. That was a really solid elevator. I can't... How did I do that? I almost always lose a life there. And welcome to our weird fight arena under a baseball diamond. Our secret baseball lair. Our secret baseball lair where we have the fucking Ultimate Warrior. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Ah, no! Oh, okay. He didn't get it. All right. He didn't get all of it. Eat it, Jack! The abuse, yeah, like that 2-jab string is so good. Also, if I didn't welcome you, I'm sorry. Call me Kay. That was very rude of me to not welcome you. I am sorry. I get excited when I'm playing the video games, you see. Now there's a chill stage right here. Just a nice, chill song. Oh! Oh, I thought he had me with that pipe. I thought he had it. I saw that thing cruising from my big dumb head. Well, I'm glad you find it thrilling. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always nice to see new people hopping around and always feels good. He coming, man. He coming. He coming. He wants it all. Whoop! Yep. Love the laugh. He's got a good laugh on him. I'll give him that. See him rearing back to smack me? He's trying to smack the piss out of me. What? Oh god, yeah, they're a pain in the ass and for. They made sure to they made absolutely sure to make sure that Bongo Big Ben types were annoying as hell. Get out of here. It's such a good jam. Oh, yeah, okay, you got it. You got it, friend. These guys can block, which makes them annoying. Because you have no way to block. They can't block throws, though. Can't block that. You can't grab me. You can't block me grabbing your ass and planting your head into the ground. That is a lot harder for you to be able to counter in that fashion, sir. Well, hello there. It's Barbin again. He's back. He's back for round 2. He got chumped pretty hard in stage 1, so I think he's probably a little mad about it. He's probably feeling a certain way. You get thrown, just hold up and C, or up and jump, and you'll land on your feet every time. Ooh, he's not falling for the ground upper now. He don't want none of it. Oh, no, just made you eat that one, though. Every Streets of Rage enemy is a bad fighting game character archetype. Yeah, you right. Oh, kick the fucking... He just fucking kicked the sound out of my name. God damn. You are no longer Ags, but Ags. How's it going, Erlen? I'm gonna say Erlen and hope that's right. How's it going? Oh no, I forgot about you. What are you doing here? You're the worst. Nobody likes that. Get out of here. Let's get rid of as much trash as we can while we try to just stay away from this guy. He's annoying. No, I'm gonna go over here and take that apple. Okay, that's good. Eat it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, Mach is the worst. Just always. And like, I love how Streets of Rage 4 reimagined like almost every single enemy type in the series. You know who's missing? Rocket Pack dudes. They knew that it's a trash enemy type and they just it has no place. Oh, this is where we go lose a life, I think. This is where things start getting real fucked. That's probably like my best like one life run in a while. Yeah, the only enemy type that like Streets of Rage 4 didn't bring back the clown enemies from Streets of Rage 1, did it? Like the dudes that juggle axes and torches. I don't think they got brought back in Streets of Rage 4 either. Which I don't know. I would have brought them back. They seem like a pretty fun enemy type to have been able to play around with. I think that would have been fun. Oh, they didn't do the ninja enemy either, did they? Like, well, they did kind of, like, right at the end, but they only take, like, 1 or 2 hits to kill. Yeah, I've not played Mr. X's Nightmare, because it didn't really look like anything I would kind of be interested in, other than playing Estelle. Like, she just... Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see what my dumb ass just did? Did you... You see, I'm a dumbass. Why did I let that happen? I'm gonna call me K. It's all your fault. You jinxed me. You jinxed me. How could you do this? Yeah, the ninja in 4 is just a reskin of Shield guy, and all they do is just run around and throw shurikens, I think. Get Rex. Also, the boss of this stage is like the actual literal worst enemy in the game. This is gonna be like, oh, cool, Polly's gonna lose like 8 lives to this, because this boss is miserable. Favorite character to play this game? My favorite is probably Blaze, despite the fact that I think she's kind of weak. I just really like Blaze in all 3 games, honestly. And I think Blaze is really dope in Streets of Rage 4 as well, despite the fact that I don't really like Streets of Rage 4 that much. Oh, God. This guy. This guy. Ugh. Ugh. This guy's just got an answer for everything. He just literally always has an answer. Just, you can't outrange him, you can't come at him, like, it's just... Yeah, he's just gonna come up here and do, well, okay, wait. There is an exploit that speedrunners do where you can kind of throw loop him, but yeah. You can get him over there, and if you get him into the corner just right, you can throw loop him. I think this is it. No. Yeah, I can't get it. I hate this boss so much. He's so, like, you can't react to anything he's doing. Yeah, the exploit to, like, get him into, basically what you do is you get him here, and you hold up to keep walking into the wall, and he gets up and he just gets into your grasp every time, and you just back slam him, and you can just repeat it over and over. Yeah, like, you see, like, he can literally, like, interrupt everything you do. He's just a shit boss. Like, there's just nothing, I don't think that there's actually anything fair about this boss at all. I don't like complaining about games like that. I think that it sounds really dumb, but this is a boss that literally just can hard counter. No, I don't have infinite lives. I just have over 9. It will start counting down, don't worry. Like, I got all the extra lives. Nah, I got all the extra lives. So, like, if you do that, it's very easy to hit 9 and go over. Because the game is very generous with, extends with, points. Oh, right. Oh, look at this. This is a stage that looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. This ain't no Moon Beach, but it's real close. I'll give it that. Oh, so how's it going, Beepner? Glad you could make it. Yeah, you can get way more extends on higher difficulties because there's so many enemies. Like on Mania, it's ridiculous. Like I thought beating Mania was actually not that hard because you get so many extends. I'm glad you can make it. I love that, like, I've had like such a great run up until like fucking R Bear, and then that's when you come in. Like I like the first half of this playthrough, I was just pulling so many good strats out of my ass that I don't know how it happened. Like I had not lost a life in like 5 stages, and then R Bear happened. But my first life was actually just stupidly walking into a grenade that was exploding. Ooh, good counter, sir. These guys are real awful in Streets of Rage 4 as well. Yeah, it's Joe Higshy. Higshy? That's not his name. Higshy? That's the most American way I could have said that name. Higashi? Higshy? Why'd I say Higshy? What the fuck? I can speak a decent amount of Japanese, I promise. That I don't know why I said Higshy. What the fuck is okay. That's what video games do to your brain, people. That's what happened. That's what happened. Higshy. Let's go with that. Oh no, fan dubs. Yeah, there we go. Get me on the next 4Kid sensation. You got your favorite anime? I'm gonna be the one dubbing it. Me. It's gonna be all me. If you hate cops, that makes you pig shy. I would dub Hidamari Sketch. That show is really fun. Oh, yeah, here we go. More motorcycles. I'm just gonna let you all go. You all have fun down there. Threw a knife at a dude and knocked him off a motorcycle. Hell yeah, I did. Hold on, I'm gonna sex pose this guy off his bike. Oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. We're done. We're done. Oh God, I just got dunked into the garbage can. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here's a life. This is a life right here. Yep. I think it's a glitch that can only happen as Axel. I've not seen other characters do it. Don't tell anybody, but we're beating up Rhett, one of Rhett's favorite VTubers. Okay, so here's a boss fight. Pensive emoji. Nah, Callie's actually not one of Rhett's favorites. It was Rainy. Rainy. I never get that name right. I never get that name righty. Okay, we can trigger this guy and not trigger the other part of the boss fight if we're careful. Oh, look at this. Look at him go. Come at me again. Come at me, homie. He came at me and he got me. I applaud that effort. Okay, now jump away. Jump away. Jump away. Jump away. Jump away. Oh, yeah, he had the range on me that time. That's fine. Oh. So there's a whole other annoying part of this boss fight we're ignoring right now, since we've not scrolled the screen. You could, there's a rocket guy that is a part of that fight. You don't have to kill him. You only have to kill Souther. But there's a rocket dude there that spawns for that boss fight. And if you don't leave that corner, and if you just fight him the way that I did, you'll never spawn him. You're learning today. How much? Press 1 in chat if you've learned at least one thing about Streets of Rage 2 that you did not know before. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to be of service. If you learned something new about Streets of Rage 2 today, press 1 in chat. That's all. It's just me being silly. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. But it is a pretty big deal, though. If we're being honest. And we have to be honest. Grasshopper! Grasshopper! Grandmama! Hey! 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 Guys are fun. Fucking Hopper! I'm paying her back for that life she stole from me earlier. I'm paying him back for just being a dickhead. There's another extra one, man! Well, I didn't need that anyway. Oh no, she's mad. She's mad. I cheaped out her sister and now she's mad. Oh, she's so mad. She's so mad. This is like one of the worst types of areas to fight these types of enemies. All right. Sure wish I wouldn't have left that meat behind. Sure wish I hadn't done that. Y'all like elevators? How about a rave elevator? I'm probably gonna lose a couple lives here because this elevator is really hard. And I'm gonna try to set something up that's really stupid. But I don't know if I'll be able to because it just kind of depends on an enemy doing an attack. I just did my grand upper backwards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably let this life go. Actually, why? What's the point? Let's go. No guts, no glory. Why am I worried? How did I punch him out of a slide? What kind of hitbox does my jab have? Oh yeah, that's right. These guys and a fucking Rocket Man on this elevator. This feels terrible. Whoa, I caught him with the fucking... You know, I'll eat that uppercut from a Donovan. I just caught Rocket Man in the combo special. That never happens. I'll take that. I will take that. I've never seen that. This is like where the game starts getting just stupid hard. This is why you need lives built up at this point. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Good counter. Good counter. I'm going to leave that sword on the ground. Oh, jeez. Yeah, what's that? It's Higshy! Yeah, losing lives here, it's not uncommon. Like, it's just like, this is such a stupid part of the game. Okay. Jack, I need you to throw knives, please. Throw more knives, Jack. Let's go. No talk, him ornery. It's fine. I'm anticipating losing lives here. It's fine. I'm doing it on purpose. Not the lives part. I'm stalling. No. Don't throw. No, come on, throw it. No. Okay, there you go. All right, good. Nah, no. Okay, I don't think it's enough. I don't think I did enough. Oh well, the cool trick that I wanted to show you probably isn't gonna work. Oh no, it did work. It totally worked, actually. So, one of these guys doesn't have a hitbox now because there's too many sprites on the screen. If I had gotten 9 knives, it would have been better. But, yeah, it's not working now. Yeah, it's not working now, but if you get 9 knives on screen, you can keep them from being able to do their little ball attack. Like, it'll happen, but there's too many sprites on screen, so it doesn't actually have a hitbox. Like that right there, it wouldn't have done anything. How's it going, Felly? Welcome. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. We're just cruising through Streets of Rage 2, because it's a good video game. My model's probably acting weird. I can fix that. Maybe. Yeah. It does that sometimes if I lean a little too far out. I've done baseball already. We did baseball. Now we're doing boss refights. Cool, nice backwards ground upper there. They're gonna throw the best one up. They're gonna throw the best one at me up front. Look who it is, my friend! Oh God, the worst fight in the game. Maybe I can just cheap him out with jump kicks. Can I do that? Nope. Oh geez, here we go. Yeah, this fight sucks. I don't know how I did that jump kick backwards, but it worked. I'll take it. You don't like how he walks? It's supposed to be, I assume that it's supposed to be some kind of like, you know, like martial arts stance. Well, this cheesy, slow ass jump kick strat is kind of working. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, okay. Just like jumps in. No warm-up frames on that. Just he's in there. There's like elevators. Here's another one. This is a real good tune though. No more life in the rest of the game, by the way. Did you see that? Like how I was up against the wall and I was walking upwards and I grabbed him as he stood up. That's kind of the boss. That's the strategy you can do to R-Bear on the boat. But you can repeat it because when you do it, you jump back towards the wall. So like, and it's not really repeatable here on Vulture for some reason. But you can kind of do a version of it where if you get him in a corner and you set it up, you can make it happen. Almost had it there, but I was just way too far out to make it work. So, I caught him on the grab, or I caught him when he was like standing up. And then you just jump away. Slam him, jump away. Slam him, jump away. Very repeatable. A lot of people have problems with Zamza. But he's not too bad if you can get this down. Ooh, I hesitated there. Jump away. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, this is fun. Let's do this. Let's do this little dance. Oh no, it's Abedidi. We're boned. Unless. I'm fishing for it. I'm fishing for it. There we go. Nope, he broke out of it. Yeah, I'll cheap this guy out all fucking day. Oh, I think this guy's named after an actual wrestler. There we go. The Shiva fight can go a few different ways. This guy can be kind of a pain in the ass. He's gonna beat my ass because I don't remember my strat for him, but he's really fucking cool. Like, he's a pain in the ass, but he's only got 2 life bars, which is, like, feels very conservative. Woo! Spinal crash! Oh, yep. Oh yeah, I jumped right into a spinal crash. That was stupid. Oh god. His throw does nothing, surprisingly. Oh yeah. That move's so mean. Okay, they didn't give me the grab. You cheap bitches. Oh, wow. What? Oh, come on. He cannot get 3 of those that are... 4! 4! Are you out of your mind? Okay. What? Okay, video game. Now you're just being a little bitch. Now you're just being a little bitch. Look at that. He took no. Are you? Get out of my ass, video game. This is wild. I've never seen a Mr. X fight go this fucking terribly. What? Dude, are you for real right now? Get out, man. I've literally never seen this fight go this stupid before. Like, this is just literally stupid. Get out of here, man. Go home, Mr. X. Yeah, the enemies are endless in this fight. But there we go. That is Streets of Rage 2 in all its glory. Now we got good jams. Oh, hold on. Gotta enter my initials. Remember when you could do that in video games? Boom. Jam time. I did it! Thank you for the GGs, you wonderful, beautiful people. Yeah, we're jamming. My throne no longer has moon pies to give. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know, like, is it like rude to put that back on your list? I don't know what the etiquette is. Because I'm weird about gifts and accepting gifts and stuff. So it's just like, I don't know. Are you allowed to just put that back on? Because I do love moon pies. They're very good. Imported Vietnamese moon pies and they were great. Fantastic! Even better. Any way you can get a moon pie is good. All right. So how we feeling out there in internet land? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, Lord. What time is it? God, we've only been streaming 90 minutes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a 90-minute stream is like, ah, that's good. That's fine. Because I was thinking about firing up the old Discord. Hopping in there for a little bit and maybe doing a chatting stream with people who want to hang out for a bit. Because I don't have anything to talk about, mind you. I got nothing to, like, but if people want to hop in and talk for a little bit, we can do that. I don't mind. Oh yeah, 2 crude dude runs. That went real well last time. Remember when we finished the Iron Meat demo and I started playing 2 crude dudes again? Remember? Oh yeah, let's do Phantasy Star 3. That's the video game everybody's here for sure. Yeah. If y'all want to call it here tonight, that's fine. Like, if nobody's really all that interested in coming in and jabbering. That's fine. I got no problem doing that. Go ahead and stop that. We'll go ahead and move over here. All right. Okay, Jessica, come on. Jetstorm's here. Does anybody else want to come on? Like, if people want to come on and chat for a little bit, let me know and I'll get it set up. The handsome picture is back. Yeah, we'll probably be looking at it even more now. So I'll tell you what. I'll do a little bit of just talking to end the stream. No, you're not. You were literally on somebody else's stream last night, Lumps. Don't start that shit with me. I saw you there. I was there. I was watching. Lumps is hig shy. Oh, my charisma. I have so much charisma. You call this charisma? Lumps, are you looking at me right now? You call this charisma? Are you look at what you're looking at right now, friend. You call this charisma? This? Any of this? Charisma stat too high. All right. I will then, okay. I'm going to take like a quick, maybe 5-minute break or so, and then I'll hop in the Discord, and if anybody wants to chat, we'll do so for a little bit. It's not going to go super long. I don't want to go that much longer tonight, but I also feel that, like, yeah, tonight's a good night to do some chilling, so I'm going to go stretch the old legs out a bit, get a couple things set up. Now, how's it going, Call Me Kate? We finished the video game. Wait, did it not work? There it is. It might take it a second to come up. I'm gonna hop out for a second. Gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do a little bit of just chatting with friends about random whatever. And yeah. So give me like 2 to 5 minutes. Somewhere in that ballpark. All right. Be right back. Hello, it's me again. I'm back. Hey, how's it going? All right. Let's get some stuff. There we go. Let's get comfortable. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? What are we doing? How we doing? What we doing? Where are we going? All right. So here's the deal. There's a channel called StreamStram on my Discord. If you see that, then you can see that's where you're going to go in if you want to hop in and talk. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm hopping over to that StreamStram channel, and they're going to be that's where you can come chill with the homies. Where they be at, where they be doing. How we doing? Hello? I got a cow on my stream, everybody. Everybody, please say hello to the cow.
Obviously, that I need some work on that.
Gotta work on that, yeah. I got cow. I got cow on that. Good cow.
Maybe I should have kept the mouth closed and tried to go for a little... something like that.
Evidence. Got a taste of evidence. There we go. Had to get that out of my system.
You didn't feel a thing.
It didn't mean a thing.
Look in the eye, testify, didn't feel no thing.
There you go. You wanted
anything you say, we know you're guilty.
I feel like you just got to live.
Hands up your head and you won't even feel me.
I feel like you got to just live a dream there.
Won't feel me.
I think you got to live a dream there. How's it going? Okay, who we got? Speak now. Who are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
How goes? Who are you? Say your name. The people out in internet land need to know who you are.
I'm Jessica.
It's Jessica. Station identification JESS. Everybody, welcome to WPOLY, where your face talks to us. How's it going?
Hey, we're about to make some crazy, buddy. Are you ready?
We're about to make some crazy, buddy. I'm a little too good at that one.
You're really good at
the
Comic Zone one.
Voice for radio.
What's the Comic Zone one?
Sega.
Everybody out there in Chatland right now is like, what has happened? How much has everybody on this call smoked? I'm just like, not yet. None.
Not enough.
I mean, if it's a call with me in it, nobody's really smoking.
Nah. All right. Well, we just played through Streets of Rage 2. I did real good for 5 stages, and then it all fell apart.
You still beat it.
I beat it, of
You
course.
hadn't picked it up in a while. I mean, you still had some rust to work off.
Yeah, there you go.
I think you did a respectable job.
I'm happy with that performance. Like, I know that like the ass end of that game goes completely just down the drain. Because they just, here's all the really hard enemies at once.
We got to make sure you're getting the most out of your $70 Genesis purchase.
I think that, like, Streets of Rage 2 was weirdly only $50, despite the fact that, like, Phantasy Star 4, I know I paid $87 for. And that was brand new back in 94, if I'm going to date myself here for the people that don't know.
The RPG tax.
Well, it was also a huge cart. Like, it was a very expensive cart to produce.
I got you, but I think a lot of those games of that genre probably had a similar situation to them.
Mm-hmm.
How much was how did that compare to the price of Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Trigger was $60. I know because again, I have receipts for these games because I worked a summer job to
Yeah,
buy.
you still have those receipts in a safety deposit box somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I have my factory sealed copy of Chrono Trigger in a safety deposit box.
Oh,
It's
even
so
better.
weird looking at like old ads and seeing how much games during that era costed, but now I'm like, I ain't fucking paying $70 for a PS5 game.
Yeah, like when we hit $70 for a video game, like I cannot think of any video game that would get me to spring $70. I just don't like. There are a lot of things that I love, and I don't even think Falcom could get me to jump for $70.
Yeah, I'm always gonna wait until at least it hits 50.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
for a Falcom game, for you to pay 70 for a Falcom game, you're probably waiting until a Dogi cosplayer literally punches a hole in your wall and hands it to you personally.
That would be a pretty good delivery. That would be a pretty good delivery method. I'd take that. Didn't Mortal Kombat do some like contest back in the day where like a Sub-Zero like Scorpion dude would deliver your copy of the game if you won some contest or something?
Yeah, and then personally come over to your house and stab you with their spear personally.
That's
I wonder if
cool.
they let them wear the actual costume.
The
They better have.
the actual costume, like the Mortal Kombat costumes, if you look at them, they're really like they're real jank as hell. They like those costumes look a lot better in like because they've got that like that early digitization grain on them. But if you look at like behind the scenes footage and stuff, those things look as cheap as they are. I mean, fucking Baraka's costume is literally a mask they found at Walmart and like some like and like I think they took apart some gardening shears to make his claws and taped them to the dude's hands, and then you just go in post production and like paint over them.
I mean, knowing them, like they probably used like a costume from like the live show, if you remember that.
I remember the live show. I think the live show costumes were actually better than the game costumes that they used because those had to be you had to translate those like to a limited color palette, so they had to kind of work with simple sprites back then. They did an amazing job. Like Mortal Kombat is remarkable. I'll always kind of like appreciate what it like, what it was able to accomplish with what it had, the way that it had to be created. And like when they moved to 3D, I feel like it lost a little bit of that. Maybe
MK4 is weird.
I hate MK4. I just don't like it at all.
I like the picture of Quan Chi on the side of the cabinet.
Who doesn't? There's a whole Twitter account dedicated to it. It's the best Twitter account on the planet.
I've contributed to that Twitter account before.
That's wild. Have you seen Have you seen Mortal Kombat 4 cabinets out in the wild?
I might have once.
There's a barcade up near me that has one.
Oh wow. Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, because like I kind of have a soft spot for I guess you'd call it the Armageddon trilogy.
Oh yeah, I like Deadly Alliance. I like Deception. I don't care much for Armageddon, but I liked the first two.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I have a lot of nostalgia for that era because that was like 2004-ish,
Right.
But man, a lot of the original characters during the era were just ass.
Oh god. Yeah, like Reiko. Oh Jesus, he's terrible. It's
The
just,
weird Chinese commander guy.
oh god, like Jarek, Cobra, with a K,
and
with
who
a K,
could
of
forget
course.
Shujinko, which is Japanese for main character.
It's yeah. I mean, that was a fun mode to play through, in that game. I liked it.
I like how in MKX, one Cassie's ending is her preventing the plot of deception from happening by killing Shujinko.
That's yeah. There's a lot of good self-awareness in modern Mortal Kombat that I can appreciate. That where they can even look at their games and be like, yeah, maybe that was a bad idea.
Oh yeah, like they especially with MK11, they sort of like toned down because like you look at like MK9 like what katana and like them are wearing, and it's like, come
Oh
on.
yeah. It was kind of ridiculous. Mortal Kombat's good though. I like Mortal Kombat. I got a lot of love for Mortal Kombat, especially like I will take anybody on in Mortal Kombat 2. I will wipe the floor with anybody in this chat, anybody watching this stream, anybody on this call. Step to me in Mortal Kombat 2 and get your clock cleaned.
I will take you on any day.
I only use random select too. I don't select my character. I just go. I'm that good at that video game.
I will learn like the most broken shit. Like I think what is it? Katana's really broken in that game.
Oh god, there's so many broken characters in that game. Like everybody's good. Like Reptile is the only character that's kind of like really bad.
Like so back in the day, were you one of those people like, oh, how do you find Reptile in MK1?
Nah, like I kind of knew all that stuff. Like I hung around an arcade for a while, so like I had one local to me. So like all that stuff, I was there on the cusp of all that stuff kind of like coming out and just like discovering all of that shit and crowding around the 2 or 3 Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 machines that they would have and like figuring all of that shit out. Or people would come in every day with like printed out move lists from the internet that, you know, from the new versions that just dropped, and you would like start playing around with that stuff. It was really crazy at the time. It was an interestingly fun time. Like if you liked fighting games, like Street Fighter was just crazy at that time. Just watching people like gather around those machines and watching people go at that, and like the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter were just ridiculous.
You know, like I've always been a Street Fighter person, but recently I've been like playing a lot of the different SNK fighters, and it's like, man, like you look at Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, and it's like, man, Street Fighter 2 is just kind of.
I play an SNK fighter, and I'm like, man, I didn't know I needed 7 types of jumps.
And an impossible final boss.
Oh, well, I mean that's just SNK. You know, like that's their thing. They just leaned into it when that became a thing of like SNK Boss Man. Like that just became the thing.
I think Midway was the worst though, with like Shao Kahn.
Oh god, Mortal Kombat is so bad that if you spam projectiles against like at certain points in the game, like when the difficulty is risen to a certain level, like if you spam projectiles, they'll just stay crouched, and eventually the character will just slide on the ground over towards you. Like not even like an animation, they will just slide towards you to fucking get in and uppercut you.
Yeah, it gets to the point where it's like you can't actually fight; you just have to game the AI.
Yeah, it's definitely more about gaming the AI in Mortal Kombat.
In fact, it was really funny because they sort of toned that down in the home ports
a little bit.
So when they
because they have they have more granular difficulty in the home ports. Really,
plus you could set it to like very easy or whatever. But when they released that arcade collection on the PS3 and 360, there were so many people like, I don't remember these games being this hard.
Oh shit! Hold on, somebody did something and I didn't notice it until now, and I feel like an asshole.
Oh wait.
Taylor sent me a Cherno plushie on Throne. I didn't notice that until just now, Taylor. So if you're here. And I didn't call that out soon. Like, I don't have email alerts set up because I just don't want to be bothered when I'm doing stuff. But, yeah. Taylor, if you're here, I don't know if you are, but, yeah. I just noticed that on my Twitter just now. I was like,
also,
you.
Pauncho, I'm sorry if I'm hogging the conversation.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I saw the Cherno thing, too. Yeah, I got that. I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't see that till just now. So if I've offended at all in not noticing that sooner... please accept my humble apologies. I just didn't check my email till just now. Thank you. All right, cool. Pauncho, what do you want to talk about?
I've been playing a lot of Kirby lately.
Really? Let's see if you can guess what I've been playing. You want to hear? All right, here's your hint.
Right. Oh yeah, the Zenando Blade thing.
Nah, that's Etrian Odyssey 4. I am playing a lot of Xenoblade though, but I've taken a break this weekend because I'm in an area where for some reason like it's a mechanical area, and I loaded it up last night and I was like, I just don't want to be looking at this right now.
I know that feeling.
And
I still need to go back and finish Battle Network 2.
Like, I'm having a great time. Like, I love Xenoblade to death, but I don't want to look at this area right now. I'm just already in kind of a crap mood, so it's just like this area is not going to do it for me. So
You're not feeling it.
So it's just like, let's go back to the comfort video game that I literally just played last year, and we're just doing another run of Etrian Odyssey 4.
Yeah.
All right, what are you playing, Pauncho?
As I mentioned before, just a lot of Kirby, the Forgotten Lands.
How's that treating you? Because everybody I know that's playing it seems to be having a real good time with it.
It's good. It's good.
That's good, because it's like it's definitely on my list of things. It's just like, I probably need to check that out. It looks really, really good. So,
how would you rank it on the Kirby scale, Pauncho?
Well, seeing as there's no plasma ability, which was my go-to in Kirby Superstar, you know, I can sort of go back and forth. I definitely put this in the hard to say. This is their first real shot at a 3D Kirby, and you know, I think they made the best possible game they could with that.
That's the thing. That's just like I hadn't really bought into the idea of quote unquote open world Kirby until people like really started playing it, and like I watched a few streams and it was just like, oh wait, this actually seems like they did this right. They made it into Baby's first character action game.
Yeah. I wouldn't really call it open world necessarily. If anything, I think the best analog to that would be something like Super Mario 3D World.
That's kind of like, that's the vibe that it gives me. Is it looks like an easier Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah. The individual levels can be pretty lengthy, but for the most part, they're fairly linear. Obviously, you've got all sorts of extra doodads to find for, you know, a big completion score. But yeah, I would say Mario 3D World would probably be the, you know, closest thing I would compare it to.
Nice.
Going for 100%?
Well, I've gotten 2 endings, and I've gotten all the all your Waddle Dees.
Wait, 2 endings? There's more than one?
Yeah, all games have like multiple endings now.
I didn't like. I don't usually think of a Kirby game like. I don't know.
Or maybe the correct parlance would be there's a main game and there's some post-game stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of like
you know,
Super Mario
the typical
3D
Yeah,
World.
well, the typical Kirby post-game stuff.
Oh,
You know,
okay. I thought we were like, here's the bad ending, the good ending, the Waddle Dee ending. I got visual novel brain. You have to forgive me.
What would a bad Kirby ending be?
What? I don't know. Like it's hard to
Like
imagine.
all the food in the universe is gone and everybody starves to death.
It's like basically Girls' Last Tour, but with Kirby.
Oh, there's that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'd be something like, oh, we just cut to the credits, like beat the final boss and credit scroll. Because
kind of like
do everything to actually get some story conclusion. You've got to do some stuff.
kind of like the bad endings in World of Light and Smash Ultimate.
I don't believe I ever got that far. I'm not the biggest Smash player in the world.
Like you make a Smash reference. Smash references, like JoJo references, are just going to be like, well, okay, I don't get that.
Yada yada does it.
The only time I played Smash Ultimate was to go ahead and unlock as many characters as I could, because I knew my brother and some other family relatives were interested in that. So
right,
you know, I figured I'd take one for the team and unlock who I could. That was before all the DLC characters came out. I haven't touched it in years.
Oh, gotcha.
They never put in Goku.
They
I
never
think
did.
that like everybody thought that was gonna be it. Like the final, like there's so much, like so much writing on that final pick.
Like as much as
It
I
should
would
have. It should have been Solaire Dark Souls.
There you go.
as much as I would have preferred Crash Bandicoot, Sora was the pick.
Yeah, like I was watching a stream when that happened, and like the dude's like a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. It's just I've never thought I bet that dude actually just shit himself. Like because he was so loud and just like yes, and then immediately quiet for like a minute and a half, and I'm just like, did you like actually shit your pants? Like
I mean,
just that
who
moment.
hasn't?
I mean, it's just that moment where you have to wonder. It's like, did you just go real quiet all of a sudden because, like, you actually literally evacuated your bowels over this?
I can't imagine what kind of game news would have to happen in order for me to do that. I'm not even sure what it would be.
Like, I don't know. It would have to be maybe
Legends
something.
3.
It would have to be something like SMT related for Pauncho, I think.
I don't know. I stayed pretty clean and dry with all the SMT5 announcements.
I was gonna say
The new
Soul Hackers.
Soul Hackers. The new Soul Hackers. That came out of nowhere.
That was such a wild pull. It's not what I expected at all when they were like counting down. Like they were just like, it's gonna be like, are they finally gonna tease boring ass Persona 6? Or some shit like that, and
I think we've got another half decade to wait before we get anything on that.
Yeah, before you even get a hint of an announcement on that.
They still got like 10 more years of spin-offs to go through.
You know, they've been pretty responsible with Persona 5 spin-offs, I think. I think the stuff that they've done has maybe been a little better than what they did for 4. Like as I
just wait until we get that second P5 anime.
Oh God, yeah, they did one, didn't they?
It's
P4 got 2 anime.
Okay, if he says the sequel to Tokyo Xanadu might actually kill her, or at least saying Kuro no Kiseki was being localized right behind Reverie, yeah. But I don't think either of those are happening. I think Xanadu, I think they're kind of done because I think they're in full-on just Trails mode at this point. Like Xanadu was basically made to get the younger people working at Falcom going, and then now they've all moved on to the bigger projects. So I think that's really why Tokyo Xanadu exists.
Yeah. Jesse J, you had a question?
Oh yeah, have you seen the Digital Devil Story Makame Tensei OVA, the one based on the first novel?
I am aware of it. I haven't gotten around to.
You should give it a watch. It's some good schlocky 80s OVA.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
My ears perked up when I heard the words schlocky and 80s.
There you go. So, how to capture a Pauncho? You immediately got it.
It's on YouTube sub, so it's real easy to get a hold of.
Oh, nice.
Just, man, I suck at watching shows.
Yeah, you've been watching. Like, I know that you kind of keep coming back to things and over, and like you go away from them and stray away. It's just like you got some anime ADD.
Yeah.
Well, it's a one episode OVA.
I've been watching Soul Eater on and off since 2018. I'm dragging my feet on that, but at one point I got a wild hair up my ass, and a few weeks ago I just marathoned all of Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS Team.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. So like War in the Pocket is my favorite Gundam anything. But...
I just remember it, playing on Toonami back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so I figured now, and since I have Hulu now, I figured it'd be ideal to just go in and just finish it off. Like the art direction in that one. There's a lot of, interesting visual stuff going on there.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely
and the novelty of what if Vietnam but Gundam?
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think that's a show that's always been good at playing with those themes in I don't. It's weird to say like a respectful way, but like, I mean, I guess that's kind of what I mean.
It handles it. It handles it with the gravitas that is required for something along those lines.
Yeah. It's got the right gravitas. It has the right tone. I feel like they're approaching that subject matter in a mature way that may as mature as it can for a robot show.
Yeah, in a way that they can also make money off of model kits.
Absolutely. Yeah. Gotta get them gun platform.
I've heard that term thrown around, but I finally have a definition for it.
Yeah, it's gun platform.
I want to go see one of those big Gundam statues one day.
Don't we all? Like I read a visual novel recently about some high schoolers making a giant robot, and it's really good. So it's like that's kind of like I was in that giant robot world for a while, and like interesting. It was an interesting approach to
Robotic Notes.
Yeah, robotics notes. It was actually a really interesting approach to that whole thing. It was just like what really goes into these giant ass robots and this kind of stuff, and like looking at it from that point of view. It was really fun.
It's always like, oh, yeah, and then you get you get into it. It's like, oh yeah, like what you see as like a robot from like an anime would be totally impractical.
Yeah, like there's a lot of that, but since it's also a science adventure game, like they also have concessions where it's just like, oh no, we're still gonna have fun with giant robots. We're just also going to look at this in a realistic manner of why this is not very practical in real life applications. So.
My favorite part in Shin Godzilla was because Godzilla in that he sort of like evolves into like his final like state, and so there's a state where he's like in the ocean, and they're like, okay, well he can't, he's so big, he wouldn't be able to stand his own weight if he got out of the ocean, and they like say that at a press conference, and then almost immediately he's out of the ocean.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're going to acknowledge that it would be impossible for a creature like this to exist, but he's going to be there.
He'll be there. It'll be fine.
Have you seen that movie?
No. I'm
not
a big Godzilla fan. It just never really clicked with me.
I think I had my Godzilla phase back in 5th grade.
Right. Yeah, like I know that I had a point in time where I did actively watch those movies, because the local rental store is where I got mine. Again, dating myself here. But yeah, local rental store had them.
Madness.
Monster Madness.
Believe it or not, a few years ago, there used to be a legit brick and mortar video rental place near downtown in my current city of residence.
I know, I know Angry Lanx lives near an area where they still have a VHS rental place, and they do like skating marathons, and he does like streams and stuff to do to like support it once a year. So yeah, it's still cool that there are still places like that around.
I mean, I haven't checked lately, and this was in the before time, so who knows what came of it now? But even like 6-7 years ago, it felt like a bit of an anachronism.
Yeah. It's wild you can stay in business that way. I'll say that.
I think you have to take the idea of like you're kind of running a boutique store, or a specialty store.
Yeah, for sure.
Since it's not really a common thing anymore. There is a market for that, but that's sort of the mindset you have to take with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my last video rental place over here shut down, and now it's an animal shelter.
The last rental place near me, like, it went out of business in like 2010. So there's been nothing near me in that regard for quite a while now.
I mean, it feels kind of sad, but then I remember how like crappy Blockbuster was in its like last few years and why we stopped going there.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, Blockbuster just didn't have much to compete for when Netflix was doing what they were doing. And those last few years were just bitterly painful for Blockbuster, I have to imagine, once Netflix kind of became a thing.
Yeah, like we started using Netflix because we would go to Blockbuster and they had like nothing.
Yeah. Like, I went to Blockbuster and I remember just buying out all of their retro games and just being like, all right, like, I'll never be back here again, people. That's where I got an extra copy
Oh.
of. I got an extra copy of Earthbound there for like $7.
Dang it.
And they had the big box and everything. It was just $7. It was on clearance. It was just, we're done. Get it all out of here.
That's the price I paid for a used copy of Earthbound times 10.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, like this one had the box and the strategy guide. So I've got 2 copies of that, both boxed with the strategy guide. Like one that I got myself, and then the one that I bought from the Blockbuster that was just putting everything on clearance.
And that
It's
too
funny-
is in the Poly safety deposit box.
Nah, it's still
It's
hanging
funny,
out.
like how recently like the retro games market like fucking like started inflating shit. Because I was looking at like my Amazon history, and even back like only like 10 years ago, I was looking at my history, and it's like, man, I bought F-Zero GX on Amazon for like $12.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely have an Amazon history that if you go look at it for things like that, you will find just these wild things where it's just like, yeah, I paid $7 for that. And if you try to buy it now, it's like $250.
Ugh, it is the worst.
Yep. It's pretty miserable.
And you look over in Japan, and it's just like, oh yeah, like you want the 1,000-year door, $30, please,
Go
in
to,
box.
Go to Super Potato. Get you some good stuff. All right. So, do either of you two have anything left before I kick you off?
I'm good.
All right.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, appreciate you stopping by. And what about you, Pauncho? Any parting words for the lovely netizens out there partaking of this wonderful broadcast?
You can't kick me off if I do it to myself.
Oh shit, he's right.
Hey,
right.
Polly, real quick. Hey,
Yes.
Polly.
Yeah, what's up? Hello? Oh, you bitch. These motherfuckers just left. That was their trick. Hey, Polly. All right. I'm going to do one more segment of 2 more people if you want to come out and hang in. I see you in my chat lumps. You can hop in here if you want. I don't bite. If you want to hang out and talk for a bit. Just saying, if you're there, you can. We're going to do one more round of having a couple people on, and then I'll call it a night. So if you got something you want to yap about... I got. I can't believe everybody just ninja vanished me like that. Okay, you're helping a friend troubleshooting a PC. It's fine. I wasn't trying to force you, lumps. Please do not ever feel that you need to do something. Don't ever feel forced. Come on of your own accord. That is the way that I would prefer you to do so. No. You feel so forced right now. Hello.
Hi,
Hey. Hi.
TenguGemini.
TenguGemini. You. Where's my Donna figure?
I am working on it. I had to hollow out the model. So I'm working on I going to get the pieces printed and then make silicone molds of the pieces so that I can make enough for you after 5. Anybody else who wants one?
Nice. Yeah, I will pay very good for this. Like, this is something that I want and I need in my life.
Yeah, I want to make it so that the actual pieces are as cheap as possible, and that most of what people would pay me for is to paint it.
Yeah, I'm definitely paying you to paint it because I have not any single bit of the dexterity that it would take to do something like that. Like, I can solder and that is it.
That was the other reason I decided to cut it into smaller pieces. Okay, one for ease of demolding the parts, and it's much easier to paint stuff when it's smaller.
That feels like the opposite of what it would be. It's like, how are you gonna paint a tiny thing more easily?
Don't have to do as much masking.
Fair, valid.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that does make more sense. I'm coming in.
Masking takes a lot of time.
Right. Okay. And who else do we have?
Hi, it's me, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi. It's going all right.
How's that hernia treating you?
Much better.
Nice.
Much better. I won't go into anything right now, but it's definitely not there anymore.
Fantastic.
Well, you got those little lumps that kind of, that's the main thing. The little lumps that are kind of behind it.
Yeah.
What it was before.
Yeah.
And that's just things happening at the same, that's just things happening underneath.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there. It's fine. Lumps. Like lumps in our chat.
Right.
Is this lump?
Yeah, I'm doing much better, though.
Nice.
I don't feel like death.
Don't feel like that. That's good. You can probably sit up properly now without wanting to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still a little pain here and there, just like,
Oh yeah,
it's like,
for like
a little uncomfortable.
For like a year afterward, I would have like these little sharp pains that would happen every now and again, and they'd last a little bit. It'd be like, okay, is that normal or not? And then I talk to somebody, and they're like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I got some Motrin. I mean, I have Motrin, so
Nice.
that's gonna be fine.
That looks like a crazy emote in my chat right now.
Mm.
If you don't have better Twitch TV, then you probably don't see it, but it's a crazy taxi
I don't
emote.
see.
Yeah.
And I see Taxi Bro.
Yeah. That's that crazy.
But I do see it in the actual stream.
Yeah,
so
the stream it'll show up there because I've got those things set up. So
that's how the world works. There we go.
cool.
It's all good.
Cool. All right.
Oh.
Sorry to have cut you off, Tengu, but what else are we doing? What else are we doing? I know that I threw you right I threw you right into the Donna thing, which I know was probably rude. But I
was going to bring it up.
Okay, I just assumed that you probably came on with something that you actually wanted to talk about, and not me just being like, talk about the dumb thing I want you to talk about. It's my show.
Actually, I kind of want to hear about it, too.
Well, that's the thing that's been taking up most of my time lately. Is preparing that.
Right.
Because I've had to kind of reteach myself how to use the program I'm using. Because I haven't touched Blender.
Have you not used it since you did the Contra hair clip for me, or?
Oh no, I've used it quite a bit since then. It's just I haven't touched it in like a year.
Okay, yeah. Little rust builds up, and you're dealing. And this is something that's definitely a hell of a lot more complex than a fucking Contra logo.
Yeah. Mostly, it's like there have been several version revisions of the program.
Oh, right.
And so it's fairly different than what it used to be.
Gotcha.
They kind of like did a little overhaul on streamlining the workflow a bit.
Oh, good. Yeah, like workflow is super important when you're dealing with things like that, for sure.
But then other than that, lots of Kirby.
Oh yeah, Kirby. Like, it's very popular right now. I think this is the most I've seen people go at a Kirby game, like, in a really long time.
And this is
People
the one
have
I
been
skipped.
wanting a 3D Kirby game for a long time.
Yeah, and it sounds like they did this right.
Yeah. So all of the number of moves you have with the different abilities is reduced because it's the first game in 3D.
Yeah.
The number of abilities is reduced from what it usually is. There's only like 12 copy abilities now. Usually there's like over 20.
Oh.
But again, it's somebody pointed out it's new engine means less of what you're used to.
Yeah.
And they've been cycling those abilities every game anyway.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. They did add a dodge roll, so you can guard, but if you like tilt the stick, Kirby will do a little hop, and if you do that to just avoid an attack, but it'll slow stuff down, and while you're in that slowdown state, you can counterattack. Which is why I now call it Baby's First
It's
character
Baby's First, yeah. I saw you mention that. I saw you mention that earlier in chat. I was like, what does he actually mean by that? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they've got like almost a full dodge parry system in a Kirby game.
Yeah.
Let's
It
go!
is not a thing it's not a thing the game tells you can do at all.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I heard wind of it, so I tried it in the demo, and it worked on that boss in the demo.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, okay, I see what you're doing, Kirby.
I have the demo downloaded. I don't know why I've not played it yet.
It lets you like you can perfectly beat the game, no problem, without doing that. But knowing that you can do it can really change how you approach certain things.
Changes the whole game.
Yeah. Also, one of the new abilities is Kirby with a gun.
I've seen that, and it's so good.
It's the best.
Why would you play that game any other way?
It's Kirby with a gun. I'm trying to think of if that's appeared anywhere else, and I can't think of
No,
it.
I don't think like
Heck,
it's
There's
not
whip.
It's not Kirby turns into a gun. It's no, Kirby's got a fucking Glock. Let's go.
Yeah. In Kirby's Adventure on NES, one of the mini games is like a Wild West.
Yeah.
That's the only other time Kirby has ever had a gun in a Kirby game.
The Kirby the Shadow the Hedgehog moment.
The only other time
got
Kirby's had a gun aside from that is in Smash Bros. When he eats Joker or Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Right.
Kirby's gonna have a fatality coming soon. It's all downhill from here for our boy, for our beautiful pink little boy.
Yeah. So a lot of the like some of the more recent Kirby games have had like Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot have little like collectible things within the levels that are kind of random. Like, oh, you'll get like a keychain or a sticker, and there's like set ones that are specific things, and then most of the rest of them are random. There's gacha capsules in this game.
Oh, good.
And you need all of them to get 100%.
Oof.
Which isn't really that bad because, especially like
it probably isn't.
Late in the game, you get the ability to be like, oh, there's a special Waddle Dee in town that will give you trade one of these rare stones you get from beating the arena fights, and he'll give you one of the ones you don't have yet.
That's not so bad.
It's not that bad. I'm 16
could be
away
way
from
worse.
Yeah, I've got 16 more to go. It's not that bad. Then I'll have 100% of the game for the game.
Oh,
It's
definitely a system that on the nose could be like, oh, that sounds real shit. Like you think about like the Blade system in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 being this gotcha / random thing where you're just not gonna get some shit because the game rolled
Polly,
you that
I
seed.
I still don't have Cosmos in that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because she's not in every seed, so you just don't have the seed for her.
I probably just don't. I have to Ellis this. It's not that bad.
They finally put gacha in a Kirby game.
There you go. It's what everybody's been clamoring for all these years. Yeah, after five pulled Cosmos on stream.
Oh, probably missed that.
I saw that and I was like, that's wild because she's got a real cool intro.
I did finally try an actual gacha game as well. I tried that Mega Man X Dive.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
It's well, as long as you have a Bluetooth controller, the gameplay is actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a crappy Mega Man X game, really. Like,
yeah,
I'm just being
you
honest.
get some of the free pulls. It's fun to play the games as some of the other characters. Like I got Magma Dragoon. It's fun to throw Hadokens and Shoryukens out.
Mm-hmm. Seems fun.
And then I stopped playing it because
it's cute. There's a cute Reploid girl I think I saw, and that's all I need. So I'm good.
Yeah.
I just download the JPEGs. That's how I approach every single gacha game. It's just like, yeah, that's great. Show me the cute girls. Okay, I'm gonna go download all the JPEGs and pings of them now. I'm going
to look at all the fan art.
Gonna check that. Gotta get all that fan art. We're gonna go to Dan Boo.
That's what I did for Genshin Impact.
Yeah, that's all.
You ever played Mega Man X8 and know who the character Layer is?
Yes,
I do know who Layer is.
I know who Layer is.
You can play as her, and they made her extra bouncy.
Oh, of course. Why not?
I'm okay with that.
You wouldn't download a waifu, motherfucker? Try me.
It's also weird. You can get classic series Mega Man.
Oh, nice.
And it's weird seeing him carrying around a Gatling gun. Or an assault rifle.
But it's great, like, that they stuck with that, though. Like, the fact that it is bad box art Mega Man is a character, and it's great.
If Kirby can have a gun, the Mega Man can have a gun,
Mega
too.
Man can have a gun. Yeah.
And then I've also been watching, I don't know if any of you ever heard of the show Ranking of Kings.
No.
It's adorable. like this tiny itty bitty tiny prince is like the son of King Boss, who is literally a giant,
Uh-huh.
but his son is itty bitty tiny and deaf and mute.
Oh.
And he basically he wants to become the best king ever,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah.
But he literally has no physical strength
Oh.
and is deaf and mute.
Oh.
But he can read lips, and is like crazy good at evading stuff. He's basically an evasion tank. And there's a little shadow dude named Kage that becomes his best friend that can understand his intention of what he means when he wants to speak but can't, and kind of acts as like the mouth for him.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you would kind of make a character like that work.
And yeah, it's like, oh yeah, like most of the citizens look down on the prince because they think he's just this idiot who doesn't know anything because he can't hear or talk. But no, he's like very smart, can read lips, and just puts on a show of being happy because he doesn't want to upset anyone. He's a very nice boy.
Right, yeah.
And then it's him trying to like learn like, how can I be strong? And it's like he can't be physically strong, but there's plenty of other ways to be strong. Have the power to defend others. It also gets like really like it's one of those like, yes, it's very, very sweet, but then there's like parts where it's like, oh, this is like surprisingly bloody all of a sudden, with these other characters doing like political machinations.
That sounds neat.
It's very good.
It's not something that had been on my radar, but now it's like I don't know. I could see myself wanting to check that out.
Yeah, it's just you don't see. And also, like they portray like, he's deaf and mute, but
not a fucking invalid.
Very, very capable.
Yeah.
And they hammer home that like the hardships he has been through, like it takes a kind of, you have to be a strong person to want to persevere. And like they really hammer home that no, he is like his real biggest strength is that he is kind and sweet. Like he's a very good kid.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
Yeah. And then Pokemon anime.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I would obviously be the most interested in.
Yep. And then my friends have been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And like I missed out on some of that, but they're going to show me season 0. Apparently it is wild.
Yeah, season 0's nuts.
Oh, it's such a fun watch.
Yeah,
there's some people who hate it.
Even I've seen that, and it's just fucking wild.
It's my favorite it's my favorite of all Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually.
Yeah, like I don't even give a fuck about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I've seen season 0, and it's just what in the world.
I love the Toei Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. Well, what about you, Tom? I mean, unless you got something else to say about. I didn't want to cut you off, Tengu. I was just gonna.
Oh no, yeah. I that's basically all I've been doing.
Cool. All right, Tom.
Well,
if that is indeed your real Jetstorm 4. Yeah, I just outed you. Boom.
Oh yeah, no.
Boom.
Turns out my name's Timmy.
I believe it.
Actually, it is Tom. Anyway, so what have I been doing?
It's Thom. It's Thom.
Thom.
How many people have actually called you that in real life and not known that it's supposed to be Tom?
Well, most people actually call me Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, but I do go by THOM. I spell Tom as THOM because that's because of character limits.
Yeah.
Actually, because I can't type in Thomas.
No. And you're actually just physically incapable of typing Thomas. You don't know how to do it.
Right.
This is
I
something
just
that
can't.
this is something we've been over like in private a number of times.
Right.
Is he always lamented the fact it's like I just can't type Thomas. And I've tried to teach him so many times. I'm just like,
I know.
how to type Thomas. It's like, dude, it's just that M-A-S at the end. Come on. And he's like, he got to the A like, a couple of times. And it's like, fuck, man. We've tried so hard.
My pinky and my ring finger on my left hand actually just feel the A and the S, but they just can't do it.
They just don't want, like, it's just, we don't know what it is. We'll cross that. We'll break that barrier. We will get over that barrier someday, Lloyd Bannings. Don't you worry.
We'll get over the barrier.
What's up, Tom? How's it going?
So anyway, it's going all right.
I don't know why that bit happened, Tom. Please forgive me.
So let's see. In the time, I guess in the 4 weeks or so that I've been kind of off and on around here. I mean, I released a game.
Yeah.
That was the first thing after the hernia. I released a game.
That right after surgery. Like the next day, you're just releasing a video game.
Let me explain. I actually already had it uploaded and ready to go.
All the stuff done already. You just I
looked at my phone. I did it from my phone.
Yeah.
And just did it. And the game has actually had a very good thing. I think it's like up to should I give a number?
Yes.
I think it's at 244 downloads.
Fucking crazy, dude! That's awesome.
Let me double check that number just to make sure. I'm counting just the game, not the Omake box. On that,
you know, one of my goals this year is to play the Chorus Saga.
Yep, 244.
Nice. You're gonna play the Chorus Saga?
Yep, just all of the games with Chorus in them. I haven't played any of them yet. And
there's really only one big game, but there's a couple of small games that are just kind of little things.
Like she's in Silas.
A little bit in Silas. I put her in there for fun. She is in Apollo's Realm just because that game's a shitpost.
Yeah.
You can play the Super Hangout with Chorus forever.
Yeah. I got my most popular itch game is like, in a way, it's kind of like, yeah, of course. Like, my most popular is Poly Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got, 1,955 downloads. And, every day I go to my Twitch and I look at my dashboard, it's like, oh, yeah, there's, another 17, 18 downloads for that, huh?
Nice.
Afterward got, 3 downloads yesterday. What the hell? Her Lullaby and Afterward both got 3 new downloads yesterday?
Nice.
That's weird.
Love it.
Anyway, weird tangent aside. What else you been up to?
Anyway, so there's that. After that, I did a little bit of a side story, and I played through and finished a certain Western RPG.
Uh-huh.
That is not a JRPG.
It's not a JRPG. That's very weird for you, Tom.
This is a game I bought for $10.
Uh-huh.
It's called Cyberpunk 2077.
Uh-oh. I think people know about that game a little bit, huh?
And I enjoyed it.
Oh, I kind of expected that much because everybody I know that's played it has typically enjoyed it. Despite the fact that, boy, that game's got a lot going on, huh?
Has a lot going on. It never crashed on me.
Yeah, it's fixed now, apparently. They apparently fixed a lot of the shit that was wrong with it.
I played the PS5 version.
I was going to say, if you enjoyed it, I assume it's not PS4 vanilla.
Yeah, no, I played the PS5 version.
Okay.
Did you mod your character's dick?
No, but I did choose one.
Okay, good. That's always a good idea. More games need to let you choose your dick or
you can choose your dick.
Yeah, you can choose your dick or your vaggie.
You can do what you want.
Or maybe you don't want either. Maybe that's
I won't talk much about it. Game is but I will say game is all right.
Uh-huh.
I think I can recommend it. Don't pay full price for it.
Nah.
There's no need. It was literally $5 yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
A couple days ago. So yeah, I did that. The other thing that has taken over my life, not necessarily. This is mixed in with the Animal Crossing that I do every day.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, but I have been playing. I skipped Kirby, and instead I got Rune Factory 5.
Oh yeah, this is another one. Everybody Kirby Rune Factory 5 Like those are the big ones everybody's playing right now, and like in our circle, I think. Like
Mm-hmm.
I see those popping up the most.
I've seen a couple people that I know play Rune Factory 5 and loving it, and I was like, I waited a little bit to get it. But I stopped by my local store, and they actually had a copy, and I had some store credit.
It's like, well, might as well.
And I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and grab this. I'll go ahead and grab this copy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was a little worried about this one for a couple reasons. I did hear about some performance stuff. Like, this doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah, like that game chugs real bad.
It does. It does chug.
I've seen some streams, and it's like, oof.
It's got some bad chugging. But the main thing I was worried about is like the actual game itself was
like the actual
not looking great to me.
Yeah, it looked kind of.
I'm very glad to say that this game's fucking perfect. This game's wonderful.
Nice. Like I know that a lot of I follow somebody that like they did such a bad job of promoting this game that this person did not know the game had a 3D battle system until she got it home.
Right. No, I knew about all that. I mean, I think the main thing people know is that they kept the is that they added in same-sex marriage.
That's
this version of the game.
Yeah.
And they also updated it too for that. So I think a lot of people knew that. I haven't actually met every girl yet. There's one I haven't met yet, and that's the succubus.
Hey, that's the one I'm marrying, and I'm not even playing the video game, and I don't even know what she looks like. I just know that there's a succubus. Well, there you go. That's the one I'm marrying.
There's a cute elf. Mm-hmm. It's a cute, kind of mean elf. She's kind of great.
Nice. You like them when they're mean.
Yeah, she's very mean to you at first. She's like, I don't like you. I'm like, oh, good.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
I will take that under advisement in future interactions, ma'am.
It's okay. She's good. She's really good. But yeah, so far, this game's great. I've hit the typically how these work is that there's kind of 2 acts to them, and I've beaten the first act. So I'm into the second half of the game.
Oh, nice.
Which in Rune Factory, this is kind of when story stuff really starts happening in these games. Rune Factory, the big secret of this game, these games, is that they have some good story.
Yeah.
And
I typically hear that.
Kind of in the back half. So for a lot of these, there's a lot of good world building, a lot of good kind of everything that I would just love. And it's a really fun action RPG, too. Even if it chugs a bit.
Yeah.
This is basically Rune Factory 4, but in 3D. Is basically the best way to say this. And I think I was kind of afraid it wouldn't work, but it turns out, no, this actually really works.
Cool. I wasn't sure if it was like one of those Atelier things where like there wouldn't be much of a difference between the 2 installments or something, or if it was more just like they're like doing the thing that smaller companies do, where you maybe just release the same game with a little more polish on it this time.
No, actually, all of them are really different from each other. A lot of times, they always have other like, really big increment stuff, like the 3 DS games or the 2 weird Wii ones. And then there's Rune Factory 4, which was basically a perfect video game.
I have a question about just Rune Factory in general. How much Harvest Moon is in those games?
I mean, you're farming.
You're farming. It's a big component.
Farm. Okay.
Yeah, farming is huge. Everything in this game has statistics. Your soil has stats.
Yeah, I need some soil stats in my life, baby.
And how you level up your soil, and how the health of your soil is very important to what the level of crops that you can raise. And being able to manipulate what crops you have. Now, honestly, there's a lot of it you don't have to worry about. It kind of happens in the background. But you can dig into leveling up your soil, recovering your soil after hard stuff. After, you like some crops are harder on your soil than others.
Right.
And being able to recover your soil after those crops is better than that. Oh, Carmichael does say how you unlock the final chapter in Factory 4 is less than perfect. Okay, that is true. but yeah. So everything. So you do need to do all that farming.
Yeah, because
because everything you do goes into your stats. into
Yeah.
your own character stats. Every time you water plants, that goes into your water stat, your water usage for water spells. Tilling the earth increases your earth levels. Bathing helps you.
I mean, yeah, bathing, it's pretty good. It's pretty good and helpful, over the course
Right,
of that.
you do have
know.
you do have a bathing stat.
That's we should all have a bathing stat, and that is a stat that I should be able to look at before I have any type of engagement with certain people. Is I should be able to look at your bathing stat and understand where this interaction is going and where it is stopping.
Absolutely. You have a sleeping stat,
There's my favorite.
and you have the eating stat.
I'll take that one
I mean,
too.
eating, yeah, because eating in this game, stuff that you prepare does increase your statistics.
Like fucking yeah. Life through Zero, that fucking game.
My IRL eating and sleeping
Yeah,
stats
Odin's Fair
must
does
be
that,
pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, farming is extremely important, and everything else is too. It's all just really well linked together. And Rune Factory 5 is just really fast, also, so that kind of helps.
I've never played a Harvest Moon or similar game really, and I always wondered if Rune Factory would be a good way for me to get in if it still had the farming stuff, because that was never a big enough hook to draw me in. But the combat in Rune Factory might be
right
enough to make me want to
like there's
try
a
it.
hook there that can pull you in. Like the thing that you normally wouldn't play is mixed with like the thing that you normally would play, so they're kind of helping you feed into one another, and one's helping jump you in. Yeah, that's a cool idea.
There's enough action RPG here that I think that you'll get into. I recommend 4. I straight up recommend 4. Like if you're gonna pick one of them, I would still recommend 4.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about the series, but I've always heard that Rune Factory 4 is incredible.
Yeah, Rune Factory, that one's still the one I would say. And even then, Carmichael says like the final chapter in Rune Factory 4 is less like how to unlock it's bad. You don't really have to worry about it. The story kind of ends after that second act, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's kind of just for final stuff for that one. That game is long, but it's real good. The Switch version is pretty good. Of Rune Factory 4 also.
4. Okay, good, yeah.
Yeah, if you have to pick like between 3DS or Switch, either one of them is fine. Just which one you can get easiest on that. And then I continue working on an RPG and RPG Maker.
That seems to be just a constant state that you are.
I'm sorry. Like, look. RPG Maker is like the most fun thing in life. I don't know how this happened to me.
It's all right. It's cool. I'll get to doing it. I'll do something with it someday. I've got MV for a reason.
Right. Oh yeah, it's so good. I love RPG Maker.
Databases. I want to look at databases all day.
I've been doing so much databasing. You don't even know. I got stuff worked on.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm seeing other people get into RPG Maker. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. Like when Melly was getting into RPG Maker while I was ill, while I was dying in a chair. I was like, oh yes, please.
Yeah.
I was missing it.
I'm really hoping stuff like her stuff comes together, because what she was working on looked really great. Like her pixel art just dramatically.
Oh my gosh, her art is so good.
I'm just like so quickly at this pace. I was like, holy shit! Look at her go.
I like the thing that my game will never have is Melly art, unless I pay Melly.
Nah, you would pay Melly for art. That's what
unless I pay Melly for art. That's like the thing I would have to do.
Absolutely. Your game can have Melly art. Just pay for it.
My game could have Melly art.
There's absolutely no reason that you cannot have a game with Melly art. Like, absolutely.
One day.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to have a game with Melly art, okay? Believe you can do it. Look at me. Tom, do you see me right now? Do you see me?
You know what? I had to pull you up. There we go.
Pull me up. Look at me. Look at me. Do you see this?
I'm looking at you.
Do you see it? Do you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Me on your screen. You see me.
You got Melly art on your screen.
I'm literally Melly art. Okay?
You are literally Melly art.
The only reason I exist is because I'm Melly art, okay? So if I can do it, you can do it too.
I just slide Melly some money so she can draw my beautiful caped swordman boy in my RPG that I'm making right now.
Good. You do that. I bet she'll be happy to do it. It's always been a pleasure working with her on anything that I've had done. So it's just like you absolutely in good hands, believe me.
And I know that pixel art life. I know how hard that is.
It's so hard. It's so
You
hard.
all saw you saw Chorus Game. I did all of that pixel art.
It's still better than anything I could do.
By the way, Polly, thank you very much for the A Sprite. That gift was extremely good.
Yeah, like if anybody, like I knew that like I have this and I am never going to be able to use it because I am not an artist and I suck at everything that involves anything having to do with art. If there is one person I know that could use this immediately, it would absolutely be Tom.
And you and that actually increased the scope and the production of Chorus Game like tenfold.
That's amazing. Like
because I was using Game Maker's built-in sprite
and
tool.
It's not good.
It's not good.
No, Game Maker's built-in sprite functions are just bad. There's no way to layer anything. You can't do anything that you would actually want to do with actually constructing sprites. You have to have actually already constructed the sprites for anything to work in Game Maker.
And that's what I did actually for transparencies and things like that. Loading them into Game Maker. That's what I had to do. But everything else was a sprite, and holy crap, I just got way into using A Sprite.
Yeah, A Sprite is such a good package.
All of the game over art was done in A Sprite.
I'm not surprised. Like it's just a really strong ass pixel art package that just does.
I have seen people do some crazy shit in A Sprite.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good.
All right. And it really helped. So that's actually all I have.
Cool.
I think.
All right. Well, I think that means we're going to go ahead and wind things on down. So I want to thank you both for popping on by and having this little impromptu conversation with us tonight. And I think we're going to go ahead and start looking for somewhere to send this love off to because I'm getting hungry.
I had ramen actually during your stream.
Oh, nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna grab a sandwich or something. But I'm just really starved now. Looking at all that chicken in Streets of Rage is what did it.
Oh yeah.
All them apples. Actually, I got apples.
Damn, now I want some street chicken.
I actually just got like fresh apples today, so I think I could just go get me an apple. That's what I think I'll do. All right, but thank you both for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It's always a joy to have friends on, and we will absolutely do this again in the future. If anybody didn't get a chance, like there are streams I dedicate entirely to playing games and talking to people, or just talking to people. So if you didn't get your chance tonight, you'll get a chance in the future. I will talk to the two of you later. You have a good night, you two.
Night.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out to the stream. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time getting to play Streets of Rage 2 tonight. It was a blast. I hope that I want you to use those Streets of Rage 2 facts to impress all your friends. Think of all the pussy you're going to be swimming in. Think of all the penis you're going to be slobbing on. Like, whichever you prefer. Think of all that while you're showing everybody, like, check it out. Here's where you get them extra lives. And boom. Instant ticket to Pants Town. Trust me. Ah! There you go. See that? You like that? My model's on crack sometimes. But it's okay. Alright, let's see who's streaming that we can send this love on over to so I can get out of your hair. But I appreciate you for letting me inhabit your hair. For the last few hours, you've been a lovely bunch. Boy, it's looking like a slim pickings tonight, isn't it? Can't trust Polly. Who can you trust? Exactly. Let's see. It's Saturday night. Why aren't more people streaming? Somebody playing Disco Elysium. John would love that. Nobody's told John to go play Disco Elysium, so that's why it's very funny. All right, we're going to send some love over to my friend Mousy Cakes She's doing some Smash Brothers, it looks like, but she will also be doing some Zelda Ocarina of Time afterwards. So let's get the raid going on over there. Boom. I think that's how that works. All right. The channel is intended for mature audiences. Uh-oh. Are you all mature? Can you handle it? Can you handle a cute mousy little avatar? Are you sure you can handle it? All right. Thanks again for coming out, everybody. You all are absolutely the best. Please take care of yourselves, and we will catch you next stream, whenever that will happen to be. Love you to bits. Bye-bye.